Hey there everyone, and welcome to this week's market update. Last week in Colorado Springs, we saw a total of 175 new properties come to market. We saw 30 price increases. We saw 21 price decreases. We saw 20 homes that came back on market. Those are houses that were under contract that didn't make it all the way to close for one reason or another. And we also saw a total of 326 homes that sold and closed out completely. So at 175 new listings that we saw last week, that's kind of the highest number that we've seen for several months, ever since late fall last year. Now, about the middle of the week last week, I did see that we had about 230 new properties that came to the market within about a 7-period day. Now, that number was taken at the middle of the week, and that number tends to peak right around Wednesday or Thursday just because it goes off of seven days. And with these weekly updates, I always make sure that I'm taking the numbers from every single calendar week. The reason being is it just keeps things consistent. I'm taking data from the same sample every calendar week, every single week. But again, over time, it's something that doesn't matter because it is consistent. It lets us see where the trends are going, where things are heading, and what the market could be looking like for the future. So as of right now, there's no way of telling are we going to be heading more into the spring market? Are we going to be seeing more listings every single week? Or is this something that just happened just for last week? Last week, the average house in El Paso County sold for 102.18%. That's 2.18% over asking price. Now, that has been a change because for the last 3 to 5 weeks, we've seen houses that are selling for 103% and change. And that really does make a difference based on the median price. For the last couple of weeks, selling at 3% and change has been anywhere from $14,000 to $17,000 above asking price on average. This week in particular, with the median price being $390,000 and at 2.18%, the average house is selling for $8,000 to $9,000 above asking price. Now, absolutely, the market is still crazy. Things are still going above asking price all the time. But this is, again, a little bit of a change. So we'll see if this is going to be something that sticks, something that's going to become more common, or if we're going to continue to see that $10,000 to $15,000 above asking for the foreseeable future. However, we do see a lot of other factors that are going to be playing a part in the market. For example, interest rates are at their highest point that they've been in about the last 10 months. And even now, being just above 3%, it's still a heck of a deal. It's still an incredible rate. People are still refinancing. People are still getting qualified, but it is higher than it was before. And with the slightly higher interest rates, it means that people are going to be dropping out from looking at a home a little bit more. And that can be a little bit of a help to people who are looking for homes and are faced with a lot of competition right now. For the time being, the big story remains the same, that we do not have quite enough inventory to keep up with the market demand. So even with interest rates going up and there being less buyers, we're seeing less people apply for new mortgage applications. The biggest thing is going to be how we can get more resales on the market. But if you have any questions on any of the information I covered today, feel free to reach out anytime. You can send me a message, send me a text, or give me a call anytime. That concludes this week's market update, and thank you for watching.